from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's June 15th. It's 8 a.m. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
It's Father's Day weekend.
It is Father's Day.
It's going to be another hot weekend.
Yeah, maybe like spend Father's Day at the pool this weekend, Sarah, because it's going to be very, very warm.
It is going to be hot. Temperatures are going to be near 100. But in the Weather Center, there's been a buzz because we are going to be talking about the potential for rain in the week ahead. First, let's get you through your day. Let's get you through your weekend. 79 degrees in San Antonio right now. It is already warm out there. 78 in Divine. Good morning, New Braunfels. 81. How does that sound to start your day? 76 in Uvalde, 78 in Bandera, and 74 in Kerrville. But the humidity is next level right now. I mean, dew points are in the mid 70s. That is beyond the top of our scale. A very tropical air mass in place right now. As we head into the afternoon, though, the heat index is only going to be at about 102 today, and it will not be necessarily very humid during the peak heat of the day. 100, though, tomorrow for Father's Day itself. A 10% chance for a stray shower here and there today and tomorrow, but vast majority of us not going to be seeing any rain until next week. Next week, there's a good chance for a few tropical downpours Wednesday and Thursday, all because of some tropical moisture that's going to be slung our way from the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be talking about that and the effect that this will have on temperatures coming up in just a bit. Tiffany, Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. Top stories this morning. A big problem at the Bexar County Jail that still hasn't been fixed, and it's causing all kinds of issues.
We've told you about the county's new Odyssey portal system. It's supposed to keep track of court records, cases, and things like that. It was implemented to simplify the justice system process.
But for the past week, it's been blamed for missing court cases, information, wrong verdict outcomes reflected online, and delays in people being released from jail. That's something Stephania Jimenez and Myra Arthur asked Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar about during a KSAT Q&A segment yesterday.
The system itself shows about 200 people more that are in the jail than what we know are actually there based upon, we're literally going through and hand counting inmates and looking at our paper system. And so there's still a disconnect between how many the system says should be there and how many.
Now, as Sheriff Salazar explains, the disconnect is because of Odyssey's software. Zaria Oates shares the frustrations of two parents dealing with the problems the system created.
24-year-old Vernon Hampton sits in his living room.
Come here, Tiny.
With his comfort cats and his mom. This time last week, he was sitting inside the Bexar County Detention Center.
I was in there for 9 days, going on 2 weeks.
Hampton was arrested May 31st for an alleged assault during a mental health crisis, while his mom spent more than a week fighting for his release.
They couldn't find him in the system, and then one said he was going to be out, and then he never got out.
I spoke to Hampton's mom, Joanne Harrison, almost a week ago. She tells me she didn't receive a call from the jail with an update on her son's status until June 8th. A call she says came just minutes.
What she's been dealing with while trying to bring her son home.
After our story aired on the Night Beat.
Surprised that they even called. And this was at 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night when they called.
Our magistrate, I mean, it's, to be honest, it's terrible.
The issues at the jail are also a concern for this man, whose daughter was arrested late Wednesday. He asked to remain anonymous for his daughter's safety and privacy.
There's people who've already been in there for 3 or 4 days, and the average person is not being able to get out for 3 or 4 days as opposed to just a normal 16 hours.
Both families say they just want accountability.
I want somebody to be accountable for everything that happened to him.
Zaria Oates, KSAT 12 News.
Tyler Technologies, a company behind Bexar County's new Odyssey online software, gave us a statement yesterday afternoon, but that was after we reached out several times over the past week.
That statement reads in part, quote, "We have been working closely with the county to address and resolve implementation concerns," and quote, "By the way, Bexar County is not the only place dealing with Odyssey problems. We spoke with the district attorney in North Carolina, where Odyssey has also been an issue."
Bexar County is not alone in Texas in experiencing those issues. I know that recently Dallas has had their fair share of issues as well. So I'm not necessarily surprised by it.
That's Mecklenburg County District Attorney Spencer Merriweather. He says a year after the county started using Odyssey, they're still dealing with those setbacks. You can hear more of his conversation with Erica Hernandez streaming across all our KSAT platforms.
Other top stories, people in the Harlandale-McCollum area have a little peace now after a group of stray dogs that had been roaming their area have been caught. We first brought you this story Thursday night, and after our reporting, Animal Care Services said it found the animals. Cell phone and doorbell camera videos from the neighborhood show a large pack of dogs roaming the area. ACS says it caught one dog from the pack, picked up 4 other dogs, and returned 2 dogs to their owners.
Okay, heads up, we know it's hot, so some people might be heading down to the coast for Father's Day weekend. And if you're going to be there, Park Service officials are warning people about tar along the Texas coast.
You may have seen these tar balls before. A state park ranger that works on Mustang Island said the tar balls come up from the seafloor and are usually more common during the summer months.
So there are more than 600 known seeps in the Gulf of Mexico, and ocean currents wash these petroleum blobs onto the beach, so you may want to pack some baby oil in your bag. And the Texas General Land Office official said occasional brief contact with beach tar is harmless for most people. Just wash your hands and feet with soap and water, get it off with baby oil. You can read this full story right now on KSAT.com. Also, just make sure you don't bring your nice shoes to the beach. Okay. I grew up on the beach, and you just don't bring your nice shoes, and lots of scrubbing on your feet afterwards. Okay, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavs determined to force a Game 5 coming into Game 4 of the NBA Finals, down 3-0 to the Boston Celtics. Just like Game 3, the Mavs came out of the tunnel guns blazing. Kyrie Irving with the alley-oop to Derek Lively for the jam, then spin move in the lane by Doncic for a layup. Dallas was on a 10-0 run at that point. Jaylen Brown tried to rally Boston as he drained the corner 3. But Luka, he was unstoppable. He nailed a step-back jumper for the 20-point lead, and things only got worse for Boston from there. So the Mavs alive still, 122-84, the third largest margin of victory in the NBA Finals history. So, man, Luka's on fire. Luka led the floor with 31 points. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum had just 15 points.
Like I said at the beginning of the series, it's first to 4, and we're going to believe till the end. So we just got to keep going.
We had to play our A game. It was this or we go on vacation. So I thought the group did a great job of not pressing, letting the game happen. The flow was there. We've done this in the first 3 games. It's just we haven't been able to capitalize.
To give them credit, they played well tonight, and we didn't. We had the right mindset and the right intentions, right? We wanted to come out and play super well and win, but it just didn't go that way tonight.
Okay, Game 5, Monday in Boston. You can watch it right here on KSAT 12. Tiff, we were talking to RJ yesterday, and he's like, there's no way that the Mavs can come back because it's never been done. Mm-hmm. You know, when you're down 0-3, no one ever comes back. They'll win like 1 or 2 games, but I don't know. We'll see. They're pretty fired up, but I don't know. The Celtics are in Boston on Monday, so.
I know he's also excited to see the Brahmas this weekend, so let's see.
Go Brahmas. We'll talk about them in just a bit as well.
Time now, 8:08, 79 degrees.
Working AC is crucial to surviving this Texas summer heat, but tenants at Wheatley Park Senior Living on the east side say they've been dealing with AC issues for the past 2 years. So we went there to see what people are dealing with for ourselves. We'll share with you that story later on the show.
And a look outside with live cam. 79 degrees, the sun's coming out. It is hot and humid.
Yep.
Happy Father's Day weekend. We'll have more on all the changes happening next week. Coming up next. Welcome back.
It is very, very warm.
It is very warm, so much so that the 3 of us are now sporting short hair because
we're just gonna keep cutting it, you know?
Here's the thing, summer in Texas, you gotta do what you can to stay cool. And
right. I need to get one of those like neck fans.
Okay, have you seen the thing going on TikTok? It's like this little gel, and you just put it in like tap water, and it gets like ice cold. apparently, like they're from Japan. Everyone in Japan wears them.
That.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in my algorithm, but that's what I'm getting.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll have to check that out. We are, however, going to have a break from the heat in the week ahead because we'll have some tropical moisture around.
Awesome.
So regardless of how much rain we get in San Antonio, we're going to have at least a little bit more cloud cover, and that's going to help us with our temperatures. But I do want to start with that forecast, okay? Tropical moisture will be over south central Texas and San Antonio in the hill country Wednesday and Thursday. That's when we have a 40 to 60% chance for a few showers and storms. And right now, the National Hurricane Center is monitoring this area in the southern Gulf of Mexico for a 50% chance of development into a tropical depression or a weak tropical storm. What does that mean for us? Bottom line, higher rain chances, higher cloud cover. As we take a look at tropical moisture, that's this area in this bright green that you see here. It's going to be slung our way across Texas and parts of Mexico. Right over us Wednesday and Thursday, that's when moisture is going to be the highest. And when we look at rainfall, it's important to note there is going to be a sharp drop off the further inland you go as far as rain chances go. It's not going to be raining all day in San Antonio on Wednesday and Thursday. Instead, what we're going to see is rounds of tropical downpours. Now, nearer to the coast, 5 to 7 inches of rain are possible from New Orleans through Houston down to Corpus Christi and toward Brownsville. That's where the highest rainfall potential will be with a flooding potential. But here around their KSAT 12 viewing area, your rainfall amounts are going to vary vastly depending on where you live. Further south, closer to the coast, higher rainfall totals. Into the hill country, potentially even less than half an inch of rain for areas like Kerrville and Rock Springs. And around San Antonio, a big difference too depending on where you live. If we're lucky, we'll get 1 to 2 inches of rain in San Antonio. It's all going to be about where that low positions itself. So when we look at what we'll see times of tropical downpours Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and the low placement matters. If that low moves further south, that means less rain for us in San Antonio. If that low moves further north, that means more rain. Either one of those options are possible. So we will keep you posted is the bottom line. And regardless of how much rain we see, we'll have extra cloud cover in the area. So temperatures Wednesday through Friday likely only going to be in the 80s in the week ahead. So very hot this Father's Day weekend, but a bit of a respite in the week ahead. Walking you through your day today. For your Saturday, it is just going to simply be hot. 89 by noon. In the afternoon, 98 for the high, feeling like 102. It's very humid out there right now. Humidity will come down as we head throughout the day. And then in the evening tonight, it will be warm, near 90 by 8 p.m. Southeast winds, breezy at times tonight at about 15 miles per hour. Looking at highs in your neighborhoods, 93 in Bernie, 97 in Bulverde, 98 in New Braunfels, 99 in Castroville, 98 in Floresville, and it'll be 99 in Uvalde. And again, for Dad tomorrow, 100 degrees, find a pool, find a way to stay cool. And in the week ahead, we're hoping that that low takes a bit more of a northerly track so we can cash in on some of that good rain. But I mean, remember, I've been mentioning all summer long, the X factor is the tropics. That's what typically makes us cooler in the summer, brings us our rain chances. So let's make the most out of this. We'll be keeping you posted on the rainfall amounts, guys.
And this week we did see a lot of rain in Florida and South Florida.
Oh yeah, goodness. They had so much rain there, a lot of flooding issues. I know you're from that area.
Is your family okay?
Yeah, everyone's okay, but we did see how that impacted all sorts of living conditions for people, right? And people that were traveling, a lot of cancellation. So, you know, hopefully they're doing much better today.
Yeah, along the Texas coast this week, that's where there could be some flooding issues.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. It is 8:17 and 80 degrees.
After 25 years, Charles Barkley is leaving TNT's show Inside the NBA. Details coming up in your morning sports.
Charles Barkley, San Antonio's favorite man, says next year will be his final year on TV. He made the announcement last night after Game 4 of the NBA Finals following his Hall of Fame career as a player. Barkley joined TNT's studio show Inside the NBA in 2000. Wow, in 2000? His exit coincides with Warner Brothers Discovery's media rights deal with the NBA expiring after next season, something Barkley has recently criticized. Barkley also said that he won't be joining any other network as well.
Tomorrow is the big game for the San Antonio Brahmas. They have their sights set on the UFL championship, but they'll have to defeat the Birmingham Stallions again in order to win. Now, the Stallions were undefeated before playing the Brahmas back on May 25th, and that is their only loss of the season. Tomorrow's UFL championship game will be at 4 p.m. in St. Louis, and we'll have a full recap later that night on Instant Replay.
Tiff, we had one of the trophies in studio.
I heard.
It was really heavy. And I was getting, everyone just kept picking it. I was like, stop touching it.
Did you get a picture?
No, I didn't get a picture. Okay. It was, I was like, I'm scared to touch it. I don't want to jinx anything.
Right.
But good luck.
I'd be the same, yes.
Go Brahmas.
There we go.
It's 8:21 and 80 degrees.
During the summer months, a lot of us may be eating our meals outside, but you don't want to leave your food sitting out too long. When we come back, what to keep in mind to avoid foodborne illness.
Whether you like to grill in the backyard or picnic in the park, the summer season is a popular time to gather and eat outdoors.
Something you have to keep in mind is that bacteria tends to grow faster in warmer and humid months.
The CDC estimates there are about 48 million illnesses, 128,000 hospitalizations, and 3,000 deaths from foodborne diseases in the U.S. each year. In order to stay safe and avoid foodborne illnesses, follow guidance from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The first step, the USDA recommends washing your hands ahead of preparing food, and again before and after handling raw meat.
We recommend that you're washing your hands for at least 20 seconds with warm water and soap.
The USDA says to beware of the danger zone between 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit when bacteria grows most rapidly. This means storing hot foods at or above 140 degrees Fahrenheit by keeping foods on the grill in heated chafing dishes, slow cookers, or warming trays. And for perishables that are cold, store at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below.
So you're putting them in coolers, you're keeping them in insulated bags, you're using cold points like ice and gel packs.
Try packing drinks in a separate cooler from food, since the beverage cooler may be opened frequently and could reach an unsafe temperature for perishable foods. And when foods are taken out to be served, follow the 2-hour rule.
So we recommend that you don't leave your food outside for more than 2 hours. If it's over 90 degrees outside, we recommend you don't leave it outside for more than 1 hour.
If food sits out for longer, consider it unsafe and discard it. The USDA says when in doubt, throw it out. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
It's 8:26 and 80 degrees.
Coming up on JMSA, there's a lot of emphasis on STEM fields these days. And there's a nonprofit that's offering a summer program to get more students involved in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. I'll tell you more about it coming up.
But before that, John Paul Barajas checks out the AC issues at a Wheatley Park senior living that tenants have been dealing with for the last 2 years. We'll be right back. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's 8:30, June 15th, and happy Father's Day weekend.
Yes, happy Father's Day weekend. I know a lot of families are going to maybe go out to the zoo, but the time is right now because the zoo will be opening soon and it's only 80 degrees right now.
Yeah, Sarah, it's going to get real hot for Father's Day weekend.
Yeah, we're going to be pushing 100 degrees all weekend long, but there is a hope for some change in the week ahead. So first, I want to get you through your day. It is, again, pretty cloudy out there right now, but we're already starting to see these clouds break up. 79 degrees with 88% humidity. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly outside right now. As we take a look out there with temperatures 76 in Kerrville, 81 in New Braunfels, 82 in Del Rio, 82 in Cotulla, 82 in Laredo, already 74 in Fredericksburg. And today the temperatures are going to steadily be on the rise. By noon, it'll be 89. In the afternoon, 98 for the high temperature in San Antonio. At least it will not be as humid in the afternoon as it is right now. So near 100 degrees tomorrow for Father's Day, but tropical moisture is arriving in the middle of the week, and that means good rain chances for us Wednesday and Thursday, and also a dip in temperatures. I'm going to have those details for you. How much rain could we potentially see here? I'll have those details soon.
This is unrealistic living. And it's awful the way we have to be treated. We retirees, we work just like everybody else.
A demand for change and working air conditioning. People at Wheatley Park Senior Living say they've had issues with their AC for the last 2 years.
John Paul Barajas went to Wheatley Park yesterday to see what people are really dealing with.
94, 93.
It had hit 95 at one time. That's how hot it is up here.
For the tenants we spoke to at the Wheatley Park Senior Living, staying cool is a challenge.
When you see how hot it is in your apartment, what goes through your head?
I'm just exhausted.
We walked through the building. The first floor felt like it had AC, but that changes once you go upstairs.
We're on the second floor of the Wheatley Court Senior Living Facility, and right now with our temperature gun, it is showing 87, 86 right here in the middle of the hallway. We're just now getting onto the third floor, so we're going to check how hot it is as soon as these doors open. An immediate from 85 to 90 degrees, 91.
Because we can die in any circumstances. We've had seniors fall out on the front step of this property because it got too hot.
I emailed Opportunity Home San Antonio about the air conditioning issues. At 3:29, a spokesperson told me that Wheatley Park Senior Living is a partnership property and referred us to the management company, McCormack, Barron, and Salazar. At 3:35, Opportunity Home emailed me again to clarify that it no longer owns or manages Wheatley Park. I reached out to McCormack, Barron, and Salazar via email around the same time, but have not heard back.
If you weren't going to provide the amenities that you advertise, then you shouldn't have advertised them.
The best thing in the world, what we asking for, help.
John Paul Barajas.
Help.
KSAT 12 News.
Okay, taking a look outside with TransGuide. This is an issue we've been looking at, since before the 6 a.m. show started. We could see this backup. You're looking at southbound 35 at Topperwine. This is because of construction near 35 and Loop 1604. There's another look at it at southbound 35 at Olympia. So if 35 in this area in the northeast side is in your commute this morning or route this morning, take note, you're going to have a little bit of backup there. So also, if you're thinking about heading out to the Rim/La Cantera area this weekend, remember that portions of I-10 and Loop 1604 are also closed through Monday morning. The closures include the east and westbound lanes and frontage roads between the Rim and UTSA Boulevard. The Cloverleaf ramps are also closed. However, the main lanes of Loop 1604 are still open, so that's some good news there. You can find more on this information about the closures and how to get around it. Just head to our website, ksat.com.
A nonprofit is helping increase access and opportunity in science, technology, engineering, and math. And it's offering a summer program for students here in San Antonio. I got to learn about how the organization is diversifying the pipeline of STEM professionals and inspiring local students through lab work and mentorship. Take a look. What an amazing opportunity for students here. Now, that organization has been preparing students for STEM careers for 20 years. It has mobile labs currently serving Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, Louisiana, and here in Texas. So if you do pass by the college, you might have seen this mobile unit, but inside it's just filled with all these cool lab equipment, and all the girls there were amazing. They're so much fun when you're like in your environment that you want to learn and grow, and you have these STEM leaders in our community doing all things to help you. That's amazing.
I love the support they're getting.
Yes. A lot of cool stuff happening.
Awesome story. Thanks, Tiff. It's 8:37 and 80 degrees. Still to come on GMSA.
There's an event going on later today that's preserving traditional Conjunto music. Jen Tobias-Strutsky from SA Live speaks with the legendary accordion player and tells us more about the event. We'll be right back.
Taking a look outside with live cam. The sun is up. It's 80 degrees at 8:41. If you have things to do outside, yard work, walk the dogs, go now.
Yes, before it gets too hot. And I love my mother. She just texted me. Reminder, tomorrow's Father's Day. Oh. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks. Hey, reminder, tomorrow's Father's Day.
But we are going to be having a pretty hot weekend, near 100 degrees all weekend long. So find out a pool, a way to stay cool. Here's a look at your Father's Day forecast. We are going to be at 98 today with southeast winds at 5 to 15 and a heat index close to 102. But tomorrow I think will be our 7th 100 degree day of the year so far. A little breezy. An occasional 10% chance for a stray shower out there this weekend, but really rain chances are a lot higher next week. And yes, so far we've had 6 100 degree days this year. On average, we see about 18, so we're already a third of the way there. Impressive when you think about that. And then last year, we had 75 100 degree days, the most on record. It'll be interesting to see how many 100 degree days we have, but the X factor, as always, as I've been saying, is the tropics. And in the week ahead, we're going to get some tropical moisture. That's going to lower our highs Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week into the 80s only. So I think we could maybe only potentially have one 100 degree day in the next 7 days, and that's for Father's Day. And here's the area that the National Hurricane Center is watching in the southern Gulf of Mexico for a 50% chance of developing into a tropical depression or a weak tropical storm. Regardless of if whatever develops gets a name, we are going to be seeing areas of moisture being slung our way into parts of Mexico and south central Texas. Low pressure system will develop, likely impacting areas in Mexico more than here in Texas. But I think areas south of San Antonio, closer to the Rio Grande Valley, areas in Corpus Christi point south toward the Rio Grande Valley, that's where the highest rainfall is going to be. But that area of low is going to be over Texas and south central Texas Wednesday and Thursday. So what we'll likely get here in San Antonio is rounds of opportunities for showers. So it's not going to be raining all day Wednesday and Thursday, but instead we'll see those bands of tropical moisture being flung our way. So when we look at forecast rain totals, it is going to vary significantly the closer to the coast you are. 4 to 7 inches of rain from Houston down to Corpus Christi down to the Rio Grande Valley. And the further inland you go, a sharp drop off in rainfall. Parts of the hill country will get less than half an inch of rainfall. And even in San Antonio, we're going to be lucky if we get 1 to 2 inches of rainfall in San Antonio. Still, though, our best chance is for that tropical moisture right over us Wednesday and Thursday. We'll keep you posted. Getting you through your day today. By noon, it's going to be 89 and mostly sunny. By 4 p.m., 98, feeling like 102. And in the evening, it'll be mild and warm in the 90s with low humidity this evening. So it should feel nice. It'll be 103, though, out near Del Rio, 101 in Cotulla, 94 in Kerrville, 98 in New Braunfels, 97 in Gonzales. And again, for Father's Day tomorrow, going to be hot. We'll be starting off at 78, but by the afternoon, 100 degrees with a stray shower possible, but mainly just sunny. Again, our 7-day forecast. Let's see, I got to bring it up. My graphics ended up messing up, so if you give me 1 second, I'll bring up that 7-day forecast for you right here. Did I get it?
Yes.
I got it. There it is. Okay, 100 degrees tomorrow for Father's Day. And then thankfully temperatures are going to come down into the 80s Wednesday through Friday. I just got the pollen count in too, guys. So I'll have an update on that coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right. Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
It's 8:45 and 80 degrees.
Let's take a look at your lotto numbers. Your pick 3, 842, Fireball 6. Your daily 4, 1577, Fireball 5. Your cash 5, 4, 6, 10, 11, 21.
Mega Millions, 1, 25, 26, 31, 65. Mega Ball 2, Mega Player 3. Good luck. Preserving traditional Conjunto music, that's what this Conjunto event is all about.
SA Live's Jen Tobias Strutsky chats with one of their legendary instructors and accordion players who is continuing to share his skills with students of all ages.
Conjunto means family, it means community, it means celebrating, the times that were past, our ancestors, all that stuff.
Preserving Conjunto music and sharing the gift of tradition, that's what the Texas Conjunto Hall of Famer Benny Medina is passing on to students of all ages. Medina started playing at the age of 13 and hasn't stopped.
After I got out of the service, I made my own band here in San Antonio, and I wasn't born here. I'm from Brownsville, Texas. I was born July 2nd, 1939. So I'm 84 years old now, and I've been doing pretty good. Thank God. Gracias a Dios. Gracias Maria.
Benny was able to meet with us here along with his students. Maria Valdez and Jose Macias both are humbled by Medina's guidance, and all of them carry a deep love for the music that just pours out.
And I see the generational knowledge that he's given to us and he's been giving to the community. And he continues to give it, freely for the most part, his time, everything. So his effort, even las regañadas, which are like home cooking. So it's beautiful, and they still, even now, I used to play waffle when I was younger, but I picked it up again recently, and, it's like having them as a teacher all over again.
I might be down, depressed, whatever, but when I hear polka, my life becomes alive. I know that.
What makes the bands is the different styles of playing. Like Flaco Jimenez, he plays like this guy that died quite a while back, Manuel Guerrero. And then me, I just picked it up because when I was in the service, I was broke every day. So my sister sent me an accordion, and that's where I figured everything, because I already knew a little bit about music.
Clearly, Medina has deep roots with Conjunto music, which many describe as the signature sound of South Texas. The father figure continues to teach through Conjunto Heritage Taller. The community-based organization offers accordion, bajo sexto, and dance classes along with senior programs. Of course, today's meeting included a sample of some great music. For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias Strutsky.
I love that story.
What a perfect way to start
beautiful.
This weekend. That was beautiful.
I love it. All right, so you can see some of the Conjunto Heritage Taller students play in a Father's Day performance today at 2 p.m. at Collins Garden Library.
And for more information, just head to salive.com and look for this story.
It's 8:52 and 81 degrees.
Stranger Things star Maya Hawke takes on a different role in the new Inside Out movie. When we come back, why she says this role moved her so much that she knew she had to do it.
You might recognize her from Stranger Things, but Maya Hawke's new role takes her behind the microphone instead of in front of the camera.
CNN's Rick Demagella talked with Hawk about her role in Inside Out 2 in theaters now.
Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I am just such a huge fan of yours, and now here I am meeting you face to face. Okay, how can I help?
Growing up means Riley is developing new emotions in Inside Out 2.
What was your name again? Oh, I'm sorry, I can get ahead of myself. I'm Anxiety. I'm one of Riley's new emotions, and we are just super jazzed to be here.
Anxiety is voiced by Stranger Things and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood actress Maya Hawke.
It's the only audition I've ever had that I cried not on purpose. They explained to me the story of the film, and it was so moving to me. It just was like an arrow to my heart. And I think that that's what Pixar does so well.
And my job is to protect her from the scary stuff she can't see. I plan for the future.
You know, I'm really lucky. I have a lot of anxiety, but I don't have debilitating anxiety or medical grade anxiety. But I do have there's a character that I have in me that's like, oh no, oh, I should put this here and I need the glove box and oh my gosh, and oh no, and oh.
Ellie's life is more complex now. It requires more sophisticated emotions than all of you.
It's almost like a little joke I make with myself to help me get out the little gremlin in my head, you know, and so I was really able to sort of play with that character that I've had in my own life and to kind of let her free and give her free reign in this role, which was really cool.
How dare you, madam?
You can't just bottle us up. Oh, that's a great idea.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
Some other big movie news. An Australian teenager will star in the upcoming live-action version of the hit Disney movie Moana. 17-year-old Catherine Laga'aya has been cast in the leading role. While she's from Australia, she is of Samoan heritage. She said it's an honor to represent young girls who look like her.
Catherine will star alongside Dwayne Johnson, who plays Maui and provided the voice in the original 2016 animated movie. The movie will shoot this summer and is set to be released in the summer of 2026. And I know it's not just the kids that are excited. I am excited.
The parents. I'm not even a parent. I'm excited. I love Moana.
Yes, I love the soundtrack. We listen to it all the time.
So good. Excited for it. All right, it's 8:57 and 81 degrees.
Stay with us. We have another hour of GMSA coming up next.